Just got this in the mail today. What could it be? I mean, y'all already saw the thumbnail. Y'all exactly know what this is. We finally got the silver play button achievement that YouTube sends for reaching 100,000 subscribers. So let's just open it. Gonna be talking a lot, seeing a bunch of stuff, upcoming stuff, and all of that. So stay tuned. First time opening it. It took me over 1,000 days to get this award over here. 1,000 days of working hard, grinding. I've been waiting for this forever. So finally getting to enjoy this. Started the channel June 2020. Couple months into the pandemic. Didn't know what to do with myself. I'll tell you guys a lot more about that later on in this video, but let's take a look at this. Okay, I'm gonna try to not drop it and show y'all at the same time over here. So here you go. Looks better in the inside already than the outside. Little protective foam, and then a little letter from YouTube over here. Not gonna read it all, but over here you guys can read it for yourselves, I guess. Yeah, you're probably gonna need to pause right here. Here it is, ladies and gents. Hell yeah, wait, I want to see it, I want to show it. Yeah, TimotheeReacts over here, as you can see, with the beautiful glare over it. Yo, this is crazy. I don't know, since I was a kid, since I've been like 13 or so, I've been watching people on YouTube unboxing this thing. I mean, it looked different. It had like a black border and everything like that over here. There you go. How beautiful is that? Presented to TimotheeReacts for reaching over 100,000 subscribers. And that's you guys. And that's because of y'all that we got this. So I'm a forget a place to put it. There you go. That's where it's gonna be, at least for now. Probably not there permanently. Might be changing my setup in just a few weeks, in just a little bit. Gonna be making another video on that, but absolutely life-changing. Like, this is crazy. My whole life has changed in less than 3 years. Like, it's crazy. 1,000 days, more than 100 people per day, essentially, for the last 1,000 days or so that the channel has been here. Gonna be 3 years in June right there. Just what an incredible community that we have built over here, and so many people still watching that subscribed early on. I read all of the comments, heart all of the comments, as all of y'all know. Thank y'all for allowing me to do this as a full-time job, essentially. I'm just finishing up with my schooling, just to give you guys a tiny bit of parkour. Beginning of COVID, didn't know what to do with myself and all of that, and then decided to start up this channel over here. And just a couple months later, in June, 2 or 3 months later, and then got into this, was working part-time at a job. I had just lost one of my other jobs, you know, working in the restaurant industry right there as like a waiter right there, because yeah, everything shut down and all, and just went into this full blast. Had so much fun. I just wanted to discover movies, go into this world, but really didn't have anybody to talk about movies, to share the passion or go in depth about some stuff. And you guys were really the ones that I was able to go deep into movies, learn so much from you guys. I absolutely love all of the facts, the little details, the suggestions that I get daily. This award means so much to me. I know it might not seem crazy big in the grand scheme of things or whatnot compared to people that have, like 100 million or whatnot, but it took me almost a decade to reach 100,000 subscribers or so. I don't know why I never made the association before, but I've always loved making videos. Not movies, I didn't associate it to doing movies or enjoying movies, but just making videos, making homemade videos with my friends. I started my first channel in 2013, where I just made a couple, comedy sketches. I did that for a year or so, and then in 2014, I just started doing mobile gaming video for a very long time. From 2014 to 2018, I did mobile gaming videos. So essentially just gameplays, walkthrough, just having stuff, kind of reacting to the games in some sort right there. So did that for 4 years, basically throughout my entire high school experience. I was just doing that. That essentially was my job. So I, not making much, a couple $100 per month, and that was it. But that was okay, living it with my parents and all of that. By the way, I am 23 years old. Pretty easy to see 2023. 23 for those of y'all that just didn't know right there. But essentially that's it from 2018, and then it was just kept doing the same content over and over, the same games, and really was kind of stuck in that. So with everything going on, me entering my first relationship, college, just everything like that, dropped YouTube for like a year and a half of not doing any YouTube, and I felt so empty just not having that creativity, having another job, you know, working like a 9 to 5 plus working in a restaurant, but that was just a little too much at some point. So then, beginning of COVID, my hours got dropped, lost my other job, was barely working. I said, let's just do this for fun. For fun again. I did it for like 4 years, 1 or 2 videos a week, doing a ton of those right there. And yeah, that's essentially it. That's essentially where I am at today, just enjoying this. About a year into the pandemic, started in June, about a year later in June, July, I was starting to get some traction. I think I was at 30,000 subscribers or so around that time. That's when I was like, hey, this is kind of like a part-time job. I was doing it part-time and then started picking up pace throughout the summer. I just live in a small apartment, not much expenses, not much stuff, so I was able to go essentially full-time doing this. I decided to quit my part-time job 2 or 3 days a week or so. I know it's crazy, I just like 30k or so, but that was good, that was fine. Decided to go back to school. I said, I'm young, still young, and was able to go back to school, and I am just finishing right now. Just finished it. I'm doing a internship as we speak and should be finished in a week or so. And then, yeah, I'm probably not even going to be working in the industry right now, right after finishing, essentially like in the industrial industry, doing all of the computer programming, 3D modeling, that sort of stuff that I went to school with. But I'm just having so much fun doing these videos, and I can live off of these videos because of you guys, because of everybody watching, commenting, sharing, just watching every single video. I recognize some of y'all watching years and years ago. Every single video, comment, it just means the world to me. And everybody supporting on Patreon, those that have been supporting for 2+ years on there, really allowing me to do this, or to do as many videos as I do, because I post a lot and I try my best to be as consistent as I possibly can. But that is because my great editor, Mary, helping me over 2 years or so already at this point, and a bunch of other people helping me here and there with the editing. Being a full-time student from 8 to 4 every day for the last 2 years has been pretty hard, and posting these amount of videos, but I did it because I loved it. Just doing this, grinding, just the amount of 80-hour plus weeks with 40 hours YouTube, 40 hours schooling and other stuff in my life, and cooking and just living, and also kind of trying to have an outside life or so. That is why this award means so much to me, and I'm just glad about this community, everybody that I've met doing this. By the way, the first person that I collabed with on this channel, I think, was It's Totally Cody, and then worked with Nickflix over here, with Melverse, with Angelina, all of them crazy tiny small, and now everybody's at like 100k, which is just great. Everybody just having fun doing this over here. Everybody else that I met, everybody else that I've collaborated with, and that I am currently doing a bunch of videos with, Clarice and Malbread, a bunch of videos coming up with them over the next year, so stay tuned for that. TBR Schmidt as well on It's a Primate, another content creator. You guys don't know this, but for a long time, I was helping him with his video editing. Essentially, I needed the income. My channel was like 1,000 subs, so I just edited for other people for a long time, as well as doing my own stuff. But right now, yeah, I can't. But right now, I'm gonna be doing YouTube essentially full-time for the rest of the year, giving myself some time, do different types of videos, which I'm going to be talking in just a little bit, just trying out all sorts of content over here. I just cannot wait to show y'all what I'm going to be doing. Essentially, I'm going to be doing a special video reacting to my old videos in the next couple of weeks. So essentially, all of the stuff that I talked about, the comedy sketches, the weird stuff, I remember like so much of the old trends that I did back in the days, gaming stuff, all of that, and maybe even some earlier stuff on the channel over here. So stay tuned for that. Also currently in the works, I'm doing a video that's going to be titled My Top 50 Favorite Movies of All Time. So just a little, you know, montage, collage, not really reaction, but just a more artsy video. So trying a different style. I want to do a different style of, you know, like reviews or more like analysis or just different stuff that now I'm able to 40 hours per week are now, you know, opening up to me, which is just crazy because I've never really had that like that. I'm also going to be doing a setup video. I might get some different stuff, change my setup a little bit. I don't want to invest too much in this because I'm going to be moving out in a year or so don't want to change stuff too permanently. I'm only renting over here. And also in a few months, I'm going to be doing a question and answer. So leave all of your comments in the link in the description below right there. I'm going to be doing it with my girlfriend right there, who I met through this YouTube journey. So this has really changed my life to allowing me to do this as a job, just pursue this, which I've been passionate since I've been a little kid, essentially. Met my partner, just so many great things and a great community, including all of you guys. And yeah, everybody on Patreon, everybody on YouTube, just supporting it in any way possible, little or big, is appreciated. That's to all of y'all, to everybody helping out with this, which is just the beginning, because there's a bunch of other videos, a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of other projects. Of course. You know, I'm not stopping here. This is the beginning. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.